I can't take it anymore. Charles Spencer. Cut all ties with Harry over his disrespectful actions. For months, tensions have simmered behind the closed doors of Britain's royal and noble families, but it appears the situation has finally reached a breaking point. Charles Spencer, the younger brother of the late Princess Diana, has reportedly severed all ties with his nephew, Prince Harry. The decision, described by insiders as unprecedented and final, is seen as a direct response to what Spencer perceives as Harry's continued betrayal of family values, a betrayal allegedly fueled by the divisive influence of Meghan Markle. This shocking fallout underscores the growing rift not only within the royal family but also within the Spencer lineage itself, as Harry's actions have left many questioning how far he has strayed from his late mother's legacy. In an explosive turn of events, sources close to the Earl have revealed that Spencer's patience with Harry's behavior has been wearing thin for years, but recent events have pushed him past his breaking point. At the center of this rupture lies Meghan Markle, whose alleged manipulation and divisive tactics have been blamed for isolating Harry from his family. Critics have long accused Meghan of sowing discord within the royal household, but her influence now appears to have extended into the Spencer family, a move Charles Spencer reportedly views as an unforgivable affront to his late sister's memory. But what exactly led to this dramatic fallout, and why has Spencer decided that enough is enough? Charles Spencer's relationship with Harry was once built on a shared bond over Princess Diana's tragic legacy. As Diana's brother, Spencer often played the role of a guiding figure for Harry, particularly after her untimely death in 1997. However, this connection began to fracture after Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle in 2018. What initially seemed like a fairy tale romance quickly devolved into a series of controversies, with Meghan at the epicenter of many of them. Insiders suggest that Spencer, like other members of the royal family, grew increasingly alarmed by Harry's behavior following his marriage. The Sussexes' decision to step back from royal duties in 2020, widely referred to as Megxit, was seen as a betrayal of the monarchy and a rejection of the responsibilities Harry was born into. While Harry has defended the move as a necessary step to protect his family from media scrutiny, critics argue that Meghan orchestrated the departure as part of a calculated plan to distance Harry from his family and elevate her own brand. Spencer, who has always been protective of Diana's legacy, reportedly viewed the Sussexes' high-profile exit as a direct affront to the values his sister stood for. Diana knew the importance of duty and tradition, even as she sought to modernize the monarchy, a source close to the Spencer family said. For Harry to abandon those principles, especially at Meghan's urging, is something Charles simply cannot forgive. One of the key events that reportedly pushed Charles Spencer to cut ties with Harry was the release of Harry's controversial memoir, Spare, earlier this year. The book contained a slew of accusations against the royal family, portraying them as cold, unsupportive, and complicit in Harry's struggles. However, it wasn't just the royal family that bore the brunt of Harry's revelations. The Spencer family was also dragged into the narrative, with Harry referencing private family matters that many believe should have been kept out of the public eye. Spencer was reportedly appalled by the book's publication, viewing it as a betrayal of family trust. Charles believes that airing dirty laundry in such a public way is a gross violation of family values, an insider revealed. He feels that Harry has sold out his family for the sake of attention and profit, and that Meghan has encouraged him every step of the way. Adding fuel to the fire, Meghan's own actions have frequently been seen as disrespectful to the royal and Spencer families. From her infamous Oprah Winfrey interview, in which she accused the royal family of racism, to her ongoing media appearances where she positions herself as a victim of systemic oppression, Meghan has consistently clashed with the very institutions she married into. For Spencer, who values discretion and loyalty, these public outbursts are seen as a deliberate effort to tarnish the family's reputation. Critics of Meghan Markle have often accused her of being a master manipulator, capable of alienating Harry from anyone who questions her motives. According to royal insiders, this pattern has played out repeatedly since the couple's marriage, with Harry gradually distancing himself from close friends, family members, and even longtime advisors. Charles Spencer is reportedly just the latest casualty in this ongoing saga. Spencer has allegedly expressed concerns about Meghan's influence over Harry for years, with some sources claiming that he warned Harry about rushing into marriage back in 2018. Charles was never fully convinced by Meghan, a family friend said. He saw red flags early on and tried to voice his concerns, but Harry wouldn't listen. Now, it seems his worst fears have been realized. This warning echoes similar sentiments reportedly expressed by Prince William, who also cautioned Harry about moving too quickly in his relationship with Meghan. However, both were dismissed by Harry, who has since accused his family of failing to support his marriage. For Spencer, this pattern of alienation is further evidence of Meghan's divisive tactics, which he believes are designed to isolate Harry and consolidate her own influence. At the heart of Charles Spencer's decision to cut ties with Harry is his unwavering commitment to preserving Diana's legacy. As her brother, Spencer has long felt a responsibility to honor her memory and protect her values, especially in the face of what he sees as a concerted effort to distort her story. Meghan's attempts to draw parallels between herself and Diana, portraying herself as a victim of media harassment and institutional oppression, have reportedly not sat well with Spencer, who views these comparisons as both inaccurate and self-serving. Diana was a complex figure, but she never sought to tear down the monarchy or betray her family, a royal historian explained. Charles feels that Meghan has co-opted Diana's narrative to serve her own agenda, and he finds that deeply offensive. Spencer's decision to sever ties with Harry is thus seen as a symbolic act, a way of drawing a line in the sand and reaffirming his commitment to Diana's true legacy. By distancing himself from Harry and Meghan, Spencer is sending a clear message: he will not stand by and allow his sister's memory to be exploited for personal gain. As news of Charles Spencer's decision spreads, the question remains, what does this mean for Harry and Meghan's future? The Sussexes have already faced significant backlash from the public and the media, with their popularity in the UK plummeting to record lows. Losing the support of a key family member like Spencer is likely to further isolate the couple, both personally and professionally. For Harry, the fallout with his uncle represents yet another fracture in his already strained family relationships. While he has defended his actions as necessary steps to protect his family and mental health, critics argue that his choices have only deepened the rift and alienated him from those who care about him most. As for Meghan, her role in this ongoing saga continues to polarize opinion, with some viewing her as a victim of systemic racism and sexism, and others as a calculating figure determined to reshape the narrative to her advantage. The decision by Charles Spencer to cut ties with Harry marks a new low in the ongoing drama surrounding the Sussexes. What began as a love story between a prince and an actress has devolved into a bitter feud that has divided not only the royal family but also the Spencer lineage. While Harry and Meghan continue to defend their choices, the backlash from figures like Spencer serves as a stark reminder of the cost of their actions.